Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow. I do have to say this, dear goddess. I felt the shift. Have you? With this whole lunar eclipse and this wild, crazy ride that has been 2020, which technically is 2012, because when the calendars were shifted, we lost 8 years in translation, but that's a whole nother thing. That said, however, expect some exciting things to really shift for you on December 21st, for all of us, in fact, humanity as a whole. I know for myself, I get more and more excited as I rise more and more into my own power and into my twin flame mission. My sole purpose here on this planet during this time. And I admit I have fallen into the trap of the lower vibrations. It's very easy to do. It's what's familiar. So to stay high vibe is quite a challenge, but a challenge is an opportunity for growth. And you are here to learn, grow, expand, and ascend, dear goddess. Welcome to Thankful to Thrive Thursday. My name is Rochelle Richard, and welcome also to my channel, Empowerment Experiences, where I guide you into and through finding your power in every moment. And this is just one of the ways that I do that. It has been, well, these oracle and tarot cards, such divination tools have been a major empowerment piece to my self-love empowerment journey. And I am so grateful, honored, and blessed that I get to share with you my own intuitive gifts to assist you in your self-love empowerment journey. And I say to those of you, my fellow twin flame travelers, that yes, indeed, I know 1,000 billion infinite percent that a twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey. It is. The only way to come into union with your twin is to come home to union within. Means you've got to be doing that work on you. As my twin and I have reconnected, and him coming back professing how he'd been a fool and why would I go anywhere else? You show me, you're always there for me. Everybody else leaves. So, he's had to learn that lesson, but that's also a continuation of me learning mine as well. And him coming back definitely brought up some patterns. And I am so excited to say that we have definitely been pushing through those and transmuting those. But that is, again, you've got to be more and more conscious. That is what this experience is about. It's about you awakening to remembering who and what you truly are and the power that you do truly possess. And that means you've got to be conscious. You've got to be becoming more and more and more conscious of, well, who you are, how you act, what you think, what you do, what you say, and most importantly, how you are being in every single moment of now, in the presence. It's in the practicing of the presence. That said, again, I am so grateful, honored, and blessed that you are here on this video. Let us dive in. Oh, we got a card already jumping up. This reading, of course, is for, as usual, my divine feminine goddesses rising into their power. Some people, even my own coach, was like, oh, that's a mouthful. I'm like, yeah, exactly. To be specific. And it's not, again, not just my fellow twin flame travelers. We are all goddesses innately. Okay, we are all gods and goddesses incarnated, having this experience, expanding on behalf of Source. Okay, so as again, I say to you, you are on a self-love empowerment journey. All right, so let's dive in. Thankful to Thrive Thursday. Oh my goodness, we got some, oof. Apparently that's why we're not getting more cards jumping out. Let's do this. First and foremost, let's go with the ones that have flipped up, past lives. Right now, in this space of gratitude, in this experience that we are having, we are not just clearing karma from this life. We are not just healing wounds from this life. And not just for ourselves individually either. We are healing them for past lives. We are healing it for ancestral generational curses. We are healing ourselves for the collective Because we are here, especially my fellow twin flame travelers, dear goddess, we are here to be anchoring in the new earth. Earth cried out for us to come and assist when humanity began to, well, blow itself up with nuclear bombs. And you volunteered to come down here to assist with this. Yet, we often listen to that smaller voice in our head that tells us that, oh, that's just crazy talk. Believe me, I've got it too. That's just crazy talk. Listen to you. And as I'm in the midst of a rebrand, fully, totally showing my personality and stepping into my power, that's what we're doing here is we are releasing these layers. We are purging the past because we cannot take the old earth, the old way of being with us into this new earth that we are creating. You chose to come here, goddess. You chose this. And while some of you, some of us, myself included, remember, former drug-addicted, pimped-out prostitute, okay, who was very much made to know that, according to her mother, she was a mistake, okay? So I get it. I know that space of saying, I chose this? Oh my God, no way. Well, because guess what? All of that adversity is the very thing that makes you stronger. My favorite Abraham quote is this, Abraham Hicks. Words don't teach. Only life experience gives understanding. Means the only way that you can truly understand something is to experience it. This is why I know for myself why my journey had to be so traumatic, so excruciating, because I had to know extreme pain and suffering so that I could find my way back home and then illuminate the path for others to follow. This is a journey back home to the self. And again, my twin flame travelers, the only way to come into union with your twin is to come in home to union within. So be doing this past life work. Be embracing it and holding space for yourself. Doing and being in all the ways necessary to release that which no longer serves you or humanity. The time has come to let it go. It's okay. You don't need to hold on to the pain. Instead, it's time to ignite that passion. It's time to get excited about what's coming. Because when you're excited, you're in a high vibration. When you are grateful, you are in a high vibration. When you are thriving, you are in a high vibration. And that is what 5D energy is. That is what the new earth is. We are laying the seeds, the foundation for souls that are to come into this experience in the future. Those who are incarnating now. I just spent all of my day today with it's Wednesday evening that I'm doing this reading for you all. And I just spent all day today with my 18-month-old love bug. Oh my goodness. There are times when you are going to ask why. Even my own ego wants to say, why does humanity deserve to be saved? Because that comes from my wound. But when you look at the innocent souls that are coming into this world now, without the children, we cease to exist. They are the most priceless blessings on this planet. And we must honor them. We must do our part. We must lead by example and teach them that what we give our attention to is what expands. What we feed is what grows. You want to be thriving in your life. You want to feel great. You want to have abundant blessings in your life. Oh my goodness, looky there. And that is the next card. You want abundance in your life? You've got to be in that energetic vibration. You've got to be giving your attention to the blessings that abound around you now. You have to set your point of attraction to abundance in order to attract abundance. Like attracts like, not opposites attract. As much as I love Paula, opposites attract, and you know it ain't. Okay? I can go back, man. Opposites, no. Like attracts like. That which resonates at the same frequency is what it's attracted to itself. It literally is like layers. So if you are vibrating down in fear, you are going to attract more things that are emitting the vibration of fear. Whereas if you raise your vibration to love, joy, passion, you are emitting the frequency and thus attracting things that are also emitting the frequency of passion, excitement, joy, love, things that feel good, things that are abundant. You've just got to let yourself see that. You are the catalyst, dear goddess. You want to thrive. You've got to begin to look for all the ways that you are thriving in your experience now. You are your point of attraction. You are. You are creating this world. Okay? What would you like to be experiencing? What would you love for your legacy to be on this planet when you go? Because, dear goddess, this experience is temporary. And to be in fear of death is nothing but the ego. We are ascending from that space. We are rising out of that fear-based way of being. That is why right now in this year, those who seek to keep humanity enslaved and in the lower vibrations and in pain and suffering, they are working so hard to continue to instill fear in you. Yet you cannot be coming from a place of love if you are in fear. Fear is a vibrational frequency of 100. Love is 500. Fear is an absence of love. So anything you do, when you say, oh, I do it because I'm protecting someone else, that's fear. I do it because I don't want to get someone else sick. That is fear. That is not love. And I admit that's been one of my greatest challenges is going, no. But that's because I can see. I've been doing all this work on me. I've been clearing my karma. I've been meditating and expanding and honing my intuitive gifts and truly connecting with source and seeing the bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger picture here. We can perceive ourselves to be so finite, when in reality, we are infinite. And as you begin to see that more and more for yourself, then you truly align yourself with this abundance. But you've got to be the one to be raising that vibration, to be expanding your consciousness, increasing your awareness, doing that work on yourself, and practicing the pivot so that you are focused on what excites you, what feels good, goddess, what feels good. You are the catalyst. Because abundance feels good, doesn't it? So if you would like to experience more abundance, if you would truly like to be in that thankful to thrive space, you've got to conjure that now. You've got to be emitting that frequency now, which that is something that I truly assist you with. I guide you into and through finding your power in that space. So by all means, if you are ready to be stepping into your power and looking at these blocks that have been holding you back, that you maybe can't quite see, because as I like to say, we cannot each see our own dark side of the moon. This is why I have a coach. In fact, I have a very early morning call with my coach tomorrow morning. And that is the other thing why, again, my new branding is coming out, and you all, oh my goodness, you're going to love it. Well, I love it. And that's what matters. I love it. And I'm so excited for all of you to see this. All right. That's because right here, passion. And as I shifted into this, my fellow twin flame travelers, coming home to union within, that was when my twin returned, was when I said, okay, no more vanilla, no more bland brand. Let me just, boom, this is what I love. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. Okay, let me incorporate all of this into my business, which is my sole purpose, which is my authentic self, which is me coming home to me. So my love returned to me. You have to come home to yourself. And this is the path to get you there. This getting excited, feeling good. I love doing these readings. I love doing the one-on-one readings, and that's what I was letting you know, is that you can book your own session. I do them over Zoom, one-on-one, 2 different time frames, 30 or 75 minute on Zoom. You get the replay video so you can revisit, and I also give a bonus journaling segment for you so that you can tap into your intuition on your own and receive what other messages may come through for you outside of our session. Okay? I guide you again into and through finding your power in every moment. And it is so important that you be connecting with your intuition because, dear, sweet, beloved goddess, only you know your truth. Only you know your path. Only you know who you are. And for some reason, there's a lot of emotion coming through right now because I know that social conditioning has taught us that we have to fit into a box. This is why I love when my twin flame calls me baby, because I'm always reminded of Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in a corner. It is time, dear goddess, for you to rise into your power and spread your wings and fly into the future that you have chosen to come here and create. But you must be tapping into your intuition. You have come here with your own soul mission, your own purpose. My fellow twin flame travelers, your twin flame mission, whatever that looks like, what excites you? What feels good for you? Tap into that. Listen to that. Follow that. Declare to the universe, I trust, I surrender, I say yes. Guide me, show me. I choose to be a vessel here. I choose to be a lighthouse in a world that has been so dark for so long. The time is now for you to thrive, dear goddess. Because the time is now for humanity to thrive. And that is exactly why you are here, is to again assist with this incredible massive shift, humanity graduating from 3 to 5D. Right now, we're in that cocoon space, I like to say, of the 4D. And holy moly, we got 4 light worker cards that popped out of this deck. So let's go one by one and see what we're being said. Oh my goodness, dear goddess. Share your voice again. It is about you coming home to you. It is about removing all of those layers, these past life karma and this life karma, all of it, because it's all connected. It's all going to have been weighing you down, blocking you, blinding you from your true self. Well, the time is now. Come out of the cave, dear goddess. Rise out from beneath the ashes that you thought was your life. All of this experience is an illusion. All that you've been taught is not as it truly is. You get to choose who you are here to be. Your story. And that's the other thing about my own rebranding, is that it's me owning also more of my story. Because I definitely, even my coach, when I first started working with her, she's like, wow, you brush over your story. She's like, oh my goodness. I couldn't imagine going through what you've been through. Assaulted, raped, gang raped, pimped out, drug addicted, arrested. Oh my goodness. Domestic abuse, gaslighted, manipulated, I know what it has been to live in fear, to feel persecuted. And even still, it was such a challenge for me to fully embody my authentic self. And so I went bland when I formed my business. I had no idea. But I did listen. I listened to that intuition. I followed what was feeling good. I knew I was here to do big things in the world. And so are you. Even if that big thing is simply for you to reclaim your power and be a leader by example for those in your little world where you are. Because the ripple effect is profound. It's profound. Your story is someone else's survival guide. Believe that. Wow. Priestess, as I've said, you're here to lead. And you can only do that by leading by example. So, dear goddess, ask yourself, journal this question. Go into meditation, set the intention. What is my purpose? How am I being called to step up and lead in my own space here? Are you a mother to children? Are you a teacher? A daughter? A sister? A friend? A neighbor? You lead by example. And as you step into your power and you rise, you illuminate the path for others to follow. That's what it is to be a lighthouse, is that you shine your light into the darkness so that others know how to find their way out. Cannot do it any other way. Wow. I love these readings. I get so excited. Transformation. That has truly been this year, intensely so. This is why the quarantine, the lockdowns have actually been a blessing. I know for myself in the beginning, I'm like, nah, but I've been a homebody very much. I am a highly sensitive, intuitive empath. I require my own personal space very much. In fact, this is like the first year in 17, 20 years, actually, that I have, in fact, 20 years that I have had a roommate for, we're at 7 months. It's the longest time I've had a roommate. Okay. She's a pretty special roommate, let me tell you. All right. Things are changing. Transformation is now. Like I've said, we are presently, individually and especially collectively, in the cocoon of the 4D space, that which is in between 3 and 5D. And when I first would hear about 5D, 3 to 5D, I'm like, but wait a minute, where's the 4D in this? And I'm like, well, no wonder no one wanted to talk about that, because that's the icky, sticky, ooey gooey cocoon. That is where all the excruciating changes happen, the pain, the growing pains, where you literally are being transformed from one state to something entirely different. That is this 3 to 5D journey. Deep, deep healing. Deep healing, dear goddess. Deep. See, and even right there, this is a very, very special stone. She had something to say. Her name is Christy. She's a legacy goddess in my goddess tribe on Facebook. She transitioned from this world last year on 9/27/19. And this is actually a rock that she had collected from her creek that was actually sent to me by her best friend after she had, transitioned from this physical realm. So she's just like, yeah, get it. Get it. And she was very much her authentic self. OMG. She had no fear of being who she was. She was who she was. Boom. As I've said, you are a lighthouse in the dark. Dear goddess, you are here to shine your light brightly. You are here to show others that you do get to choose. The power is within you to choose how you want to feel, what you want to experience here, what you desire to create. What do you want? How would you like to feel? And then you have got to be the one to conjure that state of being. And when you do, all those things that you desire, this abundance that you desire will come to you. But you have to set your point of attraction first. Wayne Dyer, book, written. You'll see it when you believe it, which means you have to be it to receive it. You have to be in that frequency, that vibration, in order to receive more of externally that frequency and vibration to come to you. You are the oracle, dear goddess. Your vibration is rising. That is what this is about. You want to feel good. You want to feel better. Get excited. You are the catalyst. You are. True change begins when you choose to truly change. I say that it is so simple. It is so simple, and it can be easy if we let it be. But it takes practice. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, oh, it's going to be easy right off the bat. Because you have all of this contradicting momentum going in the opposite way. So it's going to take some time to kind of slow that down and be really reclaiming your power and giving your attention to that which you desire, to really become this light that you are here to be in this world. The world is waiting for you, dear goddess, waiting for you to show up, waiting for you to shine your light, your divinely unique light, your uniquely divine light that nobody else can shine the way you can. The world is waiting for you, dear goddess. And I am here to support you in rising into your power. I am here to guide you into and through finding that power in every moment. You are not alone. Whether you are a fellow twin flame traveler who, again, is on a self-love empowerment journey, because that is what a twin flame journey is, or you're simply a goddess who says, I am tired of being tired. I'm tired of being a doormat. I'm tired of living in fear and anxiety and overwhelm and frustration. What do I need to do, Rochelle, to get to the next phase of my life? How can I shift from where I am to where I want to be? Because I'm tired of being where I am. I want different results, and I'm ready. I'm ready to do and be whatever it takes to align myself with the abundance that I desire. I am truly ready to embody my abundant self that I actually innately am. Because you are, dear goddess. You are abundant. And when you tap into your intuition, it will be revealed to you. That said, you can book your own intuitive clarity coaching session at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. Again, that is empowermentexperiences.com/ICS for intuitive clarity session. I also do mini readings wherein you receive a reading that is a card, an animal messenger, and angel number. Okay. And those I send via a private message on Instagram and Facebook, or via email. So you can actually get one of those as well. Dear goddess, you do not need to stay stuck. You are an evolutionary being. So it's up to you to evolve. As I've said, the world is waiting on you. And the only one who ever stops you or blocks you from ever receiving what you desire or experiencing the life that you want is you. It's time to get out of your own way and shine the light that you are here to shine from within yourself. That said, dear goddess, remember, the power is and always has been inside you. Therefore, it's in your hands. Go create amazing. I'll see you next time. Namaste.